counting down to Oscar Sunday, less than 2 weeks away. The coming-of-age film, you know what I'm talking about, Boyhood. 6 nominations, including a Best Supporting Actress nod for Patricia Arquette. She's already been awarded a Golden Globe, a SAG this weekend, the BAFTA Award for her performance as Olivia, a single mom trying to do the best by her kids. Here's a look.
What if after we move, he's trying to find us and he can't?
Oh, that won't be a problem. He can call Grandma and she'll tell him, or he can call information. We won't be hard to find.
Is he still in Alaska?
No, that's what your uncle says.
Probably taming polar bears or something.
Yeah, well, I hope they're taming him.
When I see that, please welcome Patricia Arquette here to Good Morning America.
Wow,
I mean, that's very early on in the film, 12 years ago.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. When I see that, I look so young. Eller looks like a baby. He's a man now.
When you do the time-lapse photography, which we're going to do for you, and you can see the 12 years go by like this, what was it like when you first time you saw the final product after 12 years?
It was pretty mind-boggling. I mean, as an actor, you do bump into yourself strangely on TV sometimes. Your younger self. Oh, there I am in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Wow, look how young I look. So you do see that once in a while, but to see it all strung together, that's part of what we wanted to see, is this short life cycle of human beings. You know, kids have obviously changed drastically in those 12 years, but so do Ethan and I.
Exactly, that's what I was saying before. And for you, as a woman in Hollywood, it was wonderful, Patricia, to see that, and for it to be embraced, don't you think?
Yeah, I wanted to do that. You know, I wanted to show that. I think it's natural, it's beautiful. I think other women want to see that.
Yeah.
I think people are really longing for that reality.
But we were saying, and I was watching with friends, and you know, there's a lot of dialogue and there's a lot of driving. We're like, oh, there's going to be a car crash. Oh, something's going to happen. And then you realize the ordinary is extraordinary.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's what Richard wanted to do with this movie. And it was really a big gamble that he took, because everything in film tells you audiences don't want to see that. And this year, so many small films sold at Sundance because of this movie.
Yeah. You talk about Richard, we're talking about the director,
Yes.
Linklater.
Yes.
And his daughter is your daughter in the film.
Lorelei Linklater, and she's great in the movie. She's made a couple of films since this.
And it's do you kind of feel like they actually were your children after 12 years and they did
Well,
go
some
on?
sort of family dynamic. I mean, they have great parents. Part of the process, Rick said when he hired Eller, was they had like 9 meetings. His parents were very cool. That was part of the reason he hired Eller, because his parents were artistic. They were backing up the concept of this. And he knew they would be a great influence, and he would be an interesting young man.
And he knew that you were the one for this too. And I can't only imagine getting a call 12 years ago, hey, what are you doing for the next dozen years?
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? But the idea of doing a movie like this, because it's never been done, a scripted movie like this, in the history of film, to be a part of something brand new like that, especially the way Rick wanted to tell it, a real love letter to the middle class, and to go against all those obvious dramatic, you know, constructs we're used to in film, and just show how beautiful life is, normal life. I mean, I've had so many people call me after this movie. So many boys have said they called their mom and apologized. And people told me they decided not to get divorced.
Wow.
That they changed their relationship. People have been so moved, but all over the world. And also, I think sometimes in other countries, people see Americans by our governmental choices. We don't really feel who we are as people. And this movie, it's been really interesting to see internationally how people are like, wow, you're really the same as us.
Yeah, you know, it has resonated with people around the world. Well said. Hey, see you out there in LA at the Oscars in a couple of weeks, Patricia.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the
I know,
nomination,
it's
and to
crazy.
everyone, and thanks for making time for us right now.
Thank
And you can see Boyhood in theaters on VOD, DVD, and Blu-ray, and most digital platforms. And to be sure to join us for Oscar Sunday, February 22nd, right here on ABC. We're looking forward to that and to seeing everybody.